What's up, y'all? It's Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before we get into the video, as always, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And when you guys hit subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. So getting right into the video, we have another month over. October is in the books, or at least almost in the books, depending on when I upload this. But it's absolutely crazy how fast this year is flying by. I know I was pretty inactive in October and I have no excuse for that. That was purely my fault with a lot of things going on. I just chose not to make videos, but I am hitting the ground back and running. If you guys saw my last video where I talked about two of the hoodies that I'll talk about in this video, I kind of talked about everything that was going on in my life. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please make sure you guys do. But with October coming to an end and moving on to November and December, we are really getting into that fall winter time. At least in Texas, you know, it's still gonna be pretty hot up until January or February. And when I say hot, I mean it's gonna maybe be like 70, 60, maybe even colder, just depending on the days. At least in North Texas, if you live in the Dallas area, it does get pretty cold. But if you're down in Houston, where it's a little bit more humid, a little bit more hot. But nonetheless, I do have a couple pickups for y'all in October. Like I said, even though I was pretty inactive on just uploading, I still did pick up a couple of items that I want to show you guys. A lot of them crew necks, sweaters, t-shirts, hats, the usual suspects. To get into the pickup, starting from top to bottom, I'm going to show you guys the one pickup that I do have on hand. I probably picked up another good maybe 10 fitteds this month, but this is the one that I'm going to show y'all. So if you guys don't know, this is a J-Tips and Hat Club collab. This actually dropped, I want to say maybe April or March of this year, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong on that, let me know, because I'm actually not too sure. But this is a very loud, very crazy hat. I mean, you guys can see the colors. There's like a hot pink, a purple, and then the under visor on this is like a baby blue icy. And then it does have white guts on the inside, which I myself am not the biggest fan of, just because of how easily it gets dirty, but it's not too bad. Then you have your white Yankees right there, and then it does come with 2 pins. This is what I really liked about it, just because you're supporting different creators, different creatives in the space, you know, just making waves, making their own lane. So always love to get these different collabs with artists that are really doing their thing. And next up, moving on to the tops. The first top I have for you guys, or the first 2 tops I have for you guys, are ones that I actually thrifted. So the first one I have is a Harley t-shirt. So this right here says Harley Davidson. I actually can't even really read what that said because it's in like this old English, but this shirt is from 2006 and it actually says winter dealer meeting. So I'm guessing this was maybe all the dealers in like the Texas area, they met up and they got these little t-shirts. But this is pretty cool. It makes me want to own a Harley Davidson dealership. You know, if I could go meet up with all the other dealership owners and get a t-shirt like this, I wouldn't really trip about that. But then moving on to the back, you do have your back hit. It says Texas Harley Davidson, Bedford, Texas, which is pretty close to the DFW area, or it is in the DFW area, I should say. But this is a pretty cool t-shirt. This is a size large. I might keep this as a personal. I think it will fit. And the crazy thing about this right here is this is actually my first ever, I want to say, vintage Harley t-shirt that I found that fits me, right? Because I found a couple Harley t-shirts, but they were like 15, 14 bucks. So it didn't really feel like a crazy thrift find or anything like that. And I did find a Harley t-shirt at the bins for my girlfriend. It kind of slightly fit her, it was a little bit too small. But this right here is something that fits me, and it's the first time I ever found a Harley t-shirt. Next thrifted piece I have for you guys is this Texas Christian University Russell vintage crew neck. I don't know what year this is from, but it does have a very vintage fit to it. It has like kind of like that oversized boxy feel. And then right on the very front, it has Texas Christian University stitched in. So I myself, I have no relation to TCU, and I don't know if I'd even really wear this, just because I went to UT Austin, and then this school is a rival. So probably not a hoodie I would really wear. I don't think it's a bad hoodie by any means, but it's almost just kind of like a Lakers fan wearing a Knicks jersey, kind of in that sense. Not really, right? I don't really know what to compare it to, but dope hoodie, just one I wouldn't really wear. This I actually found at the same Goodwill that I found the Harley t-shirt in, so that is probably my go-to Goodwill just because I always find some good stuff there. And I almost forgot to mention this one here I got for $4, so if I decide to sell this, I'll probably be able to get 10-15 bucks for this, which isn't too bad. And next up, I'll show these two together. I got these two from Abercrombie Fitch, of all places. I actually have a separate video on these, so if you guys want a more thorough in-depth video, please make sure you guys go check that out. I managed to hit a pair of New Balance 550s in the ALD raffle. But yeah, let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite pickup, and even for you yourself, did you guys happen to pick up anything this month? That's gonna wrap up the video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.